Hey guys,
We're here today to check out the second video on this Monday doubleheader as we promised. This is a Patreon request from this patrono right here. Asked us to check out a band that we've never checked on the channel, maybe for a very good reason. The name of the band is Stellar Circuits. The name of the song is Fell Under a Spell. Now, when I saw the name of this song, it reminded me of Outlander. There's a scene there where there's a witch trial and they burn a witch at the stake. And the whole time everybody's like, witch, witch, and saying bullshit things like, I saw her have sex with the devil and flying on a broomstick. And I'm like, fuck, I've been watching this show from the beginning. Nothing like that ever happened. People are just like, they don't like them. They want to get rid of them.
Yeah.
And then they're just coming up with stories. So I got thinking like, fuck, back then, you're married, your wife doesn't give you a BJ or whatever, or you find a younger cousin that's currently single.
Because the world back in the 1700s was just Alabama.
Yeah, racism and marrying your relatives. So anyways, you just come up with a story and boom. The whole court is all like men, right? And even the women that are attending, they're all like, witch, witch. I'm like, next week they're going to come for you, bitch.
Yeah.
So like, you're putting the finger today and whatever, but next week is you. Your husband is going to get some ideas, whatever, that like I said, that younger cousin becomes available. Boom. Done. You're at the stake, burning. Just saying. That happened.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it happened more than once.
Oh, definitely.
I'm sure it happened more than
There
once.
are a lot of historical records showing.
I'm sure there was a lot of wives being thrown under the bus by their husbands for a platitude of reasons.
None of them being true.
None of them being true. Exactly. I think probably the ones that were actually witches that got burned at the stake were like maybe the percentage is like 0.1% or like barely any.
Because
barely
guess
any.
what? Witches don't exist.
I don't know about that. I'm not so sure about that. Depends on what's your definition of a witch. Let's not get into that. But
Yeah,
I'm not too sure about that. Anyways, maybe not riding a broomstick.
Listen,
but
the only witch I know is La Bifana.
What the fuck is La Bifana? That sounds like a Portuguese steak on bread.
No.
La Bifana. That's what the Bifana is.
No. It's the Italian
There's an Italian witch.
Yeah, and she comes around in Christmas time and she gives like little presents, I guess.
So she's not that bad. If
she's like a Santa. She's like a Santa Claus,
but a witch.
But a witch,
All
and
right.
you have to give her wine or something. I can't remember.
Does she have a big nose with a wart or?
I can't remember. That was a long time ago.
All right.
Any Italians, fact check me. But this is what we're learning in Italian classes in Canada.
Fact, not fat check him, because as far as fat checking,
he's
totally checked. He's totally checked. He's fat. All right. So Stellar Circuits fell under a spell. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
All right. Let's check this out. Wow, Yachty on the mic. Just saying. This looks like a commercial for the Trebas Institute.
As you slide into the sound, the innocence keeps you swaying to the side, hollowing you from the bad suspicion, following you in the night. Who'd rather take it all away? Might not make it out alive. Mercy!
dive bombing there. All right, I saw you head bobbing there, so I'm assuming you enjoyed it.
Oh,
So I'm gonna let you go first.
I'm kind of sad about this.
I'm a little kind of pregnant about it.
I'm sad, man. I'm very sad about this.
Okay, what are you sad about? Stop milking it. Just
Because-
get to the point.
Because it's, this is, I think, one of the very few times I say this, but why the harsh vocals?
I didn't. That's your beef?
My beef is the harsh vocals, man.
Wow,
fuck.
My beef is the video.
I don't fucking care about the video.
The video, it was like I was having an out-of-body experience. The music and the video, they had
didn't
nothing
match.
to do with each
Listen,
other.
they didn't match. I understand, okay?
It's like I was watching one of those old
That's why,
kung fu
but-
movies
but
where the guy's
actually-
mouth is moving and the
actually,
sound sounds different.
The worst part about it was setting me up for sadness, right? Because the way the song started, I'm like, I could take this whole song just like this. Please, just keep it like this. But then I see him yelling in the mic, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah,
That's where it's going.
Having said that, having some harsh vocals maybe once towards the end of the song,
Really?
almost like a
that
as a
one.
cl-
Okay, listen, the one at the end there, right before it went back and then it finished off.
yeah, just but a little
that
bit
should
longer.
have been the only one.
Maybe a little bit longer.
Like 2 seconds longer. But
Well, maybe 10.
but listen, that's the only one that should have been there. Only one that should have been there.
I can be with you on this one.
Because the song was so nice, and then I see
Had a
him
little bit of
yelling.
a leprous vibe to it.
Yeah,
just,
and then I
but,
see him. I
but
see
if
him
leprous
had a harsh vocal, like.
well, if they brought a guy from like Monuments or something, and it's like, hey, we need some harsh vocals from you on a track. I'm not totally against your point, but I'm not totally in favor of your point. I think there was room for some harsh vocals there, maybe not as much as the track had. I would rather just the track live off of the melancholy that it had,
Exactly,
with the
man.
bass and the guitar and whatever.
The thing about it is, like, I don't have a grip with the video because.
Oh, the video for me is
the video
atrocious.
Okay, the video. Other than that, the video. I like the style of the video. If only they were able to find clips of them actually singing nicely for those parts, then the video would have been good. Because it's more of an artistic video.
Dude, there's nothing artistic about the video. What are you talking about? The shots of a fucking bird dive bombing on the water.
That was
the beach.
Okay, but you're telling
everything is so discombobulated.
Okay, but
it felt to me like I was watching the video of somebody dying and their life flashing through their eyes. But they had nothing to do with the song. The music video on any track should be there to enhance the experience of you listening to the song.
You're saying that last little clip there of that sea with the sun setting. You're saying that didn't match anything.
Wow, one clip. What about the clip of the freaking nutcracker soldier there and creepy as fuck in the back with the camera zooming into it?
Okay,
or the beginning of the clip where
okay.
there's one person head banging in slow motion.
Okay,
I mean, what the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Okay, but what about the clip where the bass player's playing the fucking bass and it's actually the actual bass notes?
Dude, but
there's parts. Listen, there are parts of this video that are good. There are parts of the video that are bad. But when I'm listening to the song on my phone, am I listening to the video?
No.
Fuck no.
I know,
Okay,
but this is our
listening to the
introduction.
song.
But this is the introduction to the song. The video
Exactly, but the video
does nothing.
The video does nothing, but it also doesn't take away anything. It's just a fucking video that has nothing to do. It is like if they did a visualizer. That is what this video
it would have been
is.
better.
Probably if they had some cool stuff that was very calming, because the song in itself was calming. But the whole thing about this song that grinds my gears is the fact that it had such a nice intro, beautiful, the voice, beautiful, the
guitar melody was really good.
Everything about the song was beautiful.
It just needed to stay in that mellow motion.
Exactly. Just give me one thing of harsh vocals. Just one.
If you're gonna have some.
If you're gonna have any, I would have liked this if there was no harsh vocals, because the song the song is just beautiful by itself. It doesn't need anything. It could have just been this for the 4 minutes, and it was just him. It was just a very, very light song. Now, what would you like it if it was just a light song? Because I like the Catatonia stuff that are more.
No, I would have liked it fine.
Exactly, because it more reminded me more of like the Catatonia stuff that was all acoustic.
Yeah.
Like that album. That's why I was so into it. But then they added the harsh vocals. Like, guys, not only did you add harsh vocals here, but the switch between the calmness to those harsh vocals and the heaviness of the guitars for me at least, it didn't go well.
Felt abrupt.
They felt very abrupt.
Yeah.
There was no even
Segue.
There was no segue. Even the one at the end that I liked, there was no segue. But at least then it would have been a surprise if that was the only one there.
Yeah, if there was the only
and
one.
it would have sounded better because I already got my fill of
melancholy
melancholy. Yeah,
all the way through. Okay.
So that's all. This shouldn't have had so many harsh vocals in it, and the abrupt changes shouldn't have been there. You should have not. If you wanted harsh vocals, if you ever want to change the vocals in your song or the whole kind of tone of your song, you want to make it go fast or anything, smooth the changes, dude.
Yeah.
Abrupt changes will only work in 0.5% of songs. Like
And 99.9% of percentages is made up. Just want to say that.
except for that one. Anyways.
All right.
But fucking smooth these out, dude. Just smooth them out. Like, why can't people...
Like a baby's bottom.
Exactly. Why can't people be like, I want to change this, but I don't want to work on something that's more of like a play into it or smooth it into it.
Or a little bridge here
Yeah, I lack the musical knowledge to be able to whip that up.
Those
So
are big words.
I just gotta fucking
Those are
abruptly
fighting
put it in
words.
there.
Those are some funny
No,
words.
because sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't. And guess what? In this case, it didn't work.
Okay, but I'm going to go back to my issue with the video. Because I'm going to say this. Listen, dude. I'm learning about this song by watching this video. If I was watching this on my own time, I'm sitting at work, minding my own business, going through YouTubes, and this comes up as one of the recommended. I'm like, hey, Stellar Circuits, you know what? Let me fucking check these guys out. Within the first minute, I'm turning this off. Because the video is not representing the sound. Now, to go towards what you're saying, if somebody said to me, Pedro, dude, you gotta check out this track. All right, you have it on your phone? Yeah. Here, I'm gonna play it for you. Like, let's say you said that to me. Dad, this song, you gotta check it out. Okay, we're going somewhere today. I'm driving you to guitar lessons. You play it on the way there. I'll be like, fuck, this song has potential. I mean, I agree with you on the harsh or whatever, but I'll be like, fuck, this is not a bad track. But I didn't have the advantage of listening to the song without having to face this freaking video. So to me, the video really damaged my experience as far as appreciating the song as a whole, because I just felt like this was not a body experience. It's almost like somebody put a video from a different song with a song from a different video. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of how it felt to me. So it was hard for me to get into the song. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. It was hard for me to get into the song because I'm not just listening to it, I'm watching it. So it was hard for me to get into it. It's like a movie with bad dubbing. It's hard, unless you're going in already know it's bad dubbing. Like if I'm watching one of those old school, Jackie Chan Kung Fu movies, I know there's bad dubbing. I'm not there for the dubbing. You know what I mean? I'm also not there for the acting. It's like porno. You know what I mean? So it all depends on what you're in for. But let's say you went to watch a Marvel movie, right? And let's say the audio was off, but like by even 2 seconds off, it ruins the whole movie. How are you gonna say at the end of the movie, you know what? Fuck, there was those 2 seconds off, but besides that, this movie was amazing. No, because the whole time, the action and the sound is gonna be like 2 seconds away from each other, so it's gonna ruin the whole experience. So that's what I'm trying to say. This video ruined the whole experience for me. If I had heard the song without the video, my opinion towards the song would be a lot higher than what it is.
It would be what mine is right now.
Exactly. Because you were able to you know what? Fuck this video. And I'm just going to...
I moved past the video because for me, even... I feel like for you guys, the video is more important. For me, sometimes the video is important, but if I'm on YouTube and I see something in my recommended and I click on it and I don't like the video, guess what I do? I open up another tab and I just listen to the song. And if the song's shit, guess what? You know where that tab goes? Bye-bye. And then I click on the tab.
Fair enough, but here I don't have the choice of doing that.
You don't. So, okay. I understand. I also understand some of the parts of the videos didn't make really sense, but that's not why I was angry, because...
No, you're just angry about the harsh vocals. We get that already. I mean, you got the point across. Everybody knows how you feel.
I'm sorry to the band that I made fun of.
You said some harsh words.
I'm sorry, guys.
Those are some fighting words.
I'm willing to give the band a chance with other songs, because maybe if they have more songs that are like this, maybe the harsh vocals are better in those. Because the vocals themselves weren't bad. The harsh vocals themselves...
No, they weren't bad. They just... I felt like I'm with you.
They were weirdly placed.
Yeah, I agree.
So I think I'm willing to give the band another chance with other songs. And
But the clean vocals were phenomenal.
listen, I'll even listen to the song again, but the thing is, I'm going to listen to the song, and then right as it starts getting heavy, I'm just going to skip a little bit, and then I'm going to go, and then when there's the end, then I'll let that play out.
Just edit it out. Edit out. Do
Oh,
your own
fuck.
edit. Just edit out all the harsh vocals
Yeah,
out.
and maybe I can smoothly transition the edit.
I don't think you can get any worse.
Literally, there's...
I don't think it's possible. All right. On that note, guys, thank you for watching this double header. Come back tomorrow. We'll have more videos for you. See you guys.
See ya.